And with a play clock running out, Doug Peterson decides to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down.
A gain of 14 brings up second.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 15 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 32-yard.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hill will get this one underneath to Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Saints 40.
They'll run with Sanders.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it's third down.
A quick toss out right. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
They'll run with Sanders. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Sanders,
and the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Once again with Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The big play coming here. It's third and goal. This one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
With the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on third down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Hill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Will Parks. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
11-yard line.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. Scott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Traquan Smith. Incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Second and 10. Hill again. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Hill. The open man is Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
42-yard line.
Hill on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's a 30-yard
Throwing again is Hill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
14-yard line.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson, and this ball will be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams, and a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Here's Hill now after the interception. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the Eagles' 22-yard line.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Complete.
A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 40 yards. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Winston's pass.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so in the second.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there.
Avante Maddox.
On 2nd and 9, Hill. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Avante Maddox. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This is out quickly to the right. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Wentz is intercepted yet again. It's the former Eagle, Malcolm Jenkins. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, Hill. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at at midfield. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Shotgun now for Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. Forced. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. From the gun, here's Hill. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the 2nd half with an onside kick. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And where have we seen this before?
That's
Sean
ambush.
Payton.
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but
under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
The 50-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a solid run down inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 29, Hill steps away to his left. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hill. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Very slow to pick. Number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Eagles first down.
Wentz now on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Wentz going to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hill. Hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go with Kamara. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And his guy